Hello friends, DC here back at DC School Music. Today we're going to go over the chords in the key of C that represent the cadential movement in the key of C. Those chords are C, F, and G, also referred to as the 1, the 4, and the 5 chord. The reason you learn about them in terms of numbers is so that you can plug them into any of the other 11 keys. So the movement's the same regardless of what key you're in. You just have to figure out what the other chords are in the other corresponding keys. So we're going to go through 3 positions of this cadence, which is again a C chord, an F, a G, and then back to C. So in the diagram you see below, we have the first movement. We're going to start in a root position C chord. That's going to move to a second inversion F. Then we'll go back to the C chord. Then we'll play a first inversion G, and then back to C. Now we're going to skip through that 5-7. So if you see that little highlighted area there that's kind of shaded out, we're not playing through that. If you see a 5-7 in the progression, we're not going to play through that one today. You'll have to join me in the next video, and we will go through that process and take it to the next step. Anyway, if you don't understand what the inversions are, go back and watch the short that has to deal with what the inversions of the triads. Once again, let's go through that one more time. So the first process, the very first measure of this exercise, we have a root position C. We have a second inversion F, back to the root position C, first inversion G chord, then back to C. Okay, we're going to do the same chord progression, the 1, 4, 5, 1, but we're going to start with the first inversion of C this time. Okay, this is the second measure in the diagram. So we have a first inversion C chord, a root position F, back to the C in first inversion, and then a second inversion G chord, back to that first inversion C. So once again. In the third measure, we start with a second inversion C chord. We travel to the first inversion F, back to that second inversion C, and then a root position G chord, back to C. So once you get all of these put together, again, don't forget, we're not playing through the 5-7, the dominant 7th chord in these exercises today. So I'm going to go through all 3 of those measures of music one more time in succession. So you have a 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. That's starting in root position. We're going to have the 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. That's starting in the first inversion of C. Then we have the 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. That's the second inversion of C. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back to you next time with the additional 5-7, the dominant 7th chord in the exercise, and we'll go through all 4 of those chords. Thank you guys. Have a blessed day.